Hey, Steve Taylor doing a review for Amazon.com for the Pinecar West Coast Growler. This is a premium kit. My son and I put this together. He's 6 years old. He did most of the work. However, I had to do some of it because it was beyond him. It is not a legal car for racing Pinewood Derby. Please be aware of that. If you don't learn anything off of this video, please learn that. We learned the hard way. Thankfully, we went to a pre-race and learned a lot of the specifications of it. We thought there was just a weight specification, and there's not. We hit it right at 5 ounces, but we also learned that you cannot use solid axles, which this has. That's illegal. Cannot use stickers. That's illegal. And so the car wouldn't even pass. So everybody that was fast had these really narrow, thin bicycle tire type wheels and the nail type axles. This car has big, wide plastic wheels with these absolutely ridiculous hubcaps that slow the car down to the point of the other cars were already through the finish line. This one still had half the track to go. So the performance of this was really, really horrible. I had a couple guys that were professional, pretty much professional type Pinewood Derby guys, and they played around with it and adjusted it, and it's still just, the performance was horrible. So keep that in mind. This is not something you want to race. It's fun to put together. Maybe if you got a little church event or something like that and you really don't care. It's a little father-son, mother-daughter, whatever, little thing to do, that's fine. But for actually performance, you don't want to get this car. It does look good. He did win second place in craftsmanship, so we're pretty impressed with that. These fenders are plastic. They glue to the wooden body, which you have to sand down the edges. And if you want the stickers to stay on this, you have to sand it down, and you have to do quite a bit of sanding. You want the edges to be rounded off, that type of thing. These plastic fenders, and there's no tabs. There's no A goes into B, and then you glue them. They're basically butted right up. Like this fender here especially is butted right up against this wood. So it's just sitting there, this little tiny, less than ½ an inch surface to surface. And so I got the regular glue would not work. I bought some Gorilla Glue, super glue version of Gorilla Glue, and it held, stuff's pretty tough, and it held long enough so I can hold it in place and then glue it in, like the engine and stuff. The car didn't fall apart, so that held real well. And it does come with the weights underneath. We had to break off a few to make the 5 ounce weight, so you're probably coming in closer to 6 ounces with the kit itself, and then you just deduct some weight. We spray painted it instead of using the purple that came with it, which the purple that came with it was all dried out, which you could mix with water, but it still never seemed to look good. So we took a Metal Flake gold paint and put like 3 coats on it. And then we used the clear coat that came with it, and that gave it a nice shine. Put the stickers on first and then put the clear coat over it. And so it looks really good, and I have to give it that credit. So it'll look nice sitting on a shelf. However, if you're looking to win any sort of races or even fall into the serious loser circle, which we did, you want to rethink getting this model. So anyway, hopefully this was helpful. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below, and I'll get back with you as soon as I can. Thank you.